So, Asma Jahangir, the human rights lawyer and the United Nations Special Rapporteur for Human Rights in Iran, welcome to Norway to South Azerbaijani community.
Well, thank you very much.
I have some questions based on the human rights in Iran and focusing on South Azerbaijani case. Iran's government before has come out with three preconditions on the United Nations Special Rapporteur for the Human Rights in Iran to cooperate with. One of them is not to be a woman. This time you have come over this taboo. Does it make your work hard and more challenging facing with Iranian authorities to be and work as a woman?
Well, I'm not aware of these preconditions that the Iranian government may have made or not have made. This is the first time that I've heard of it. And in my view, these are not preconditions that any government can make to the United Nations.
And question number two, situation for the Azerbaijani Turks and other non-Persian nations has come to the critical status. When we look at the imprisonments, detainees and courts, how do you evaluate the situation according to the reports you get from the human rights activists or from the statistics?
Well, let me put it that way, that the reports that I do get is, first of all, that there is a denial that there is ethnic diversity and that there is religious diversity in Iran. There is restrictions and deep restrictions on political thought and activity in Iran. Now, whether it is more on ethnic minorities or on other people, it is difficult for me to judge. But certainly, where it comes to non-Muslims in the form of Baha'is that we have noticed that the discrimination there is very much prevalent. And the oppression, I have to say, is for anyone who will not agree with the official line, who has a mind of their own, who has disagreements on the manner in which the government disrespects the right of the people and citizens living in Iran.
So question number three is, your visit from the country cannot be afforded to Iran, as it never happens about Dr. Shahid before. What can be the reason, you think?
Well, I think that the Iranian government has decided that they don't accept the mandate. They think that it is unfair to have this mandate, and therefore they will not allow the mandate holder to visit the country. It is their decision, but I do sincerely think and hope that they do allow access, because it gives us a better vision, a better feel of the situation. And openness is one way of improving, openness is one way of dialogue, and openness is one way of giving confidence to people living in Iran, if indeed the government feels that many of the things that are being written about or have been communicated in large numbers are certainly not correct. Now, I think that you can keep saying they're not correct, but I mean, because they're verified from various sources, the only way to dispel it would be to allow the special rapporteur to go and visit Iran in situ.
So at the end, do you have any message to human rights activists and the people who are arrested and at the moment they are in the prison for the activities?
Well, the only message that I have, it's not the only message, this is a message for all of us, is that finally truth does prevail. And I know the suffering of people who have even to spend one day in jails. I have myself spent time in prison, so I'm fully aware of it. But I think there cannot be and must not be any concession on repression. Because if we are to live in dignity, we must be able to challenge rules that suppress and oppress human mind and human dignity.
So thank you so much. On behalf of all South Azerbaijani Turks, I appreciate your work.
Thank you. Thank you.